So let's move right into the CaseWare working paper file to have a look at what we're about to do today. So I want to start off by setting up engagement history, and that's found under the engagement ribbon and the history option. The engagement history settings list all the types of history events that can be recorded by working papers. The event types are listed under categories where some events have an additional save option to specify how often milestones are generated for that event. The Settings tab of the Engagement History dialog lists all of the history events that can be recorded. Events are listed by category, and for some events, the frequency in which events are saved can be defined by the users. For example, right now I'm not tracking any history in this file, but I may want to track when file creation happens, sign in, sign out if you're using that instead of the SmartSync functionality, file access, year-end close, when a document has been updated from a template or an engagement, adjusting journal entries, and we can also track document creation, modification, check in and out, role completion, and document deletion, as well as issue creation and even document access. Now, document access tends to be a little bit of an overkill because people are always going in and out of documents in the document manager, but if you want to keep track of who's doing that and how long they've been in the document, that can be selected as well. User-defined events pertain to any scripting that's been added to the working paper file that you're working in, and it will trigger other history settings to be applied. Now, as I was going through the categories, the save type became active for several of these categories. For document creation, the option is none or an overall change. So if I choose overall change, it's just going to give me an overall change from the original time it was created until the end. Modification, overall change as well. I didn't check in and check out. I didn't select that category, so that's still not active. For role completion, I'll go with an overall change also. Now, I'm in the sync version, so I don't have all of the save type options that would be available to me in the non-sync version of CaseWare working papers. Non-sync version of CaseWare working papers offers more milestoning capabilities. And then we get to document deletion, and here we have none, overall change, and milestone for every event. Now, a milestone is a snapshot of the document at a point in time. So the trigger would be the category, and the save type would be milestone in that situation. And in the non-sync version of working papers, we do have the ability to save milestone for each user, a single milestone for each user, or save one milestone and have each user overwrite the previous milestone as they're creating new ones. Issue creation is going to be overall change only as well. And once I've got the settings selected that I want, and of course there's more details in this, on this in the help online for CaseWare working papers, I can simply hit the apply button and it will save my changes for me, and it will start tracking these history events in my working paper file.